Oh my goodness. No. I forgot my. Ah. Forgot my watch. Thing is I had it in my hands. And then I saw that there was an update required, or, it was time for an update or whatever. So I put it back on the charger to let it update. While I brushed my teeth and stuff. I hate not having it. I do depend on it a lot when I'm at work. I'm not going back home. Just now, really catching my breath from getting hold of midnight. He wouldn't come in. When I called him, I let him out this morning and then called him to come in, and he was nowhere to be found. And he doesn't like the cold. So I'm like, well, maybe he went home. That's a good thing. Maybe he went home. Oh Lord, look at big old Santa over here. Look at Santa. That's cute. Did y'all see that? Okay. Anyways, so of course when I was backing out, and my lights just happened to catch him laying underneath another car. So I pulled back in. I was calling him, he wouldn't come, so I'm like, sorry dude, you're not staying out. It's just too cold. So I snatched him up, and then he started trying to wiggle his way free, and just as I'm trying to unlock the door and get in, and he's acting a fool, and then one of his claws caught me in my leg. I hope I don't have a blood stain coming through my pants. But I got him inside. It's too cold. Too cold. It's 28. That's what it says right now, but it's dropping. So it was 31. So it's too cold. So, in case someone, anyways, so Rena Roo had said that she was sending a package. So I have been watching for it, and I've not received any notifications from them to let me know that they're, that I have mail there or anything. But when I went on, it showed me that I had this letter. the letter has been there since September 25th. So when I went in to get the letter, I tell the guy, whatever. And so he goes over, he gets this letter, and he brings a box as well. And I'm like, is this for me? Because I don't have, it doesn't say anything about there being a package for me. And he said, well, there should be, because there's this number that they write on the box. And he said the only way that we can get that number is if we scan it in, and then it, blah, blah, whatever. And I'm like, look, and I'm showing him, I'm like, there's nothing here. And, to find out that this letter has been here since September 25th. Like, I didn't get notification of it or anything. I mean, until I opened the app. So then he told me, he said, well, I have this girl who works here, and she is autistic, and I will ask her to, ensure that everything is scanned in and this, that, and the other. He said, and she always says that she will do it, but then she doesn't. And he said, I think I figured out she just doesn't like the scanning. She just doesn't like it. Look, I commended him for given this girl the opportunity. Because a lot of people just, they wouldn't do it. He said, well, somebody's got to do it. So, anyways, so Rena, I received the package, and the other person, I'll be in touch with you. The person who sent the letter, I'll be in touch. So, because good Lord Almighty, I do not want anybody to send something and me just like not acknowledge that. Like oh my gosh. So, anyways. So, yesterday, I started listening to the video, or a video on Plunder, P-L-U-N-D-E-R. And she has a bunch of audio, video, police audio from their cameras, of them going out to the Bierman's home, because as we know, they're divorcing, and for a minute I heard that they were like back together sharing a bed. But that's not the case. Kim has never been like a favorite of mine. She was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta for a while. Then she got her own show. I think it was around the time her and Kroy, who at the time was playing for the Atlanta Falcons, and so it was kind of their story, her meeting Kroy and, and going on and on, and getting married, having babies and all of that. Of course, Kroy's family, tried to talk him out of marrying her. And I wish he would have listened. I wish he would have, because anyways. So, they went on also and they built their home. Isn't it something like 17,000 square feet or something like that? It is massive, and you really get a sense of that, of just how massive it is in these police videos, because the officers they were getting lost, like they couldn't get to each other. There was just you could go this way, you could go that way. I mean, but the police had to show up because apparently Kroy had taken some of Kim's expensive handbags and put them in, or he had put them, she said, in the safe. And these were, some of the bags, I guess, were, like bags that are not made anymore, you know how Kim is. If you've watched, oh my gosh. So some of the bags, she had long before Kroy. But he was not, and the police could not force him, and they tried to explain to her, listen, this is marital property, we can't force him to give you that, you can't just do that, blah, 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 blah. And it was awful to watch Kim in her closet, if you can imagine Kim in her damn closet. And it is the amount, the sheer amount of shoes that this woman has. And so, anyway, she's afraid to leave her closet, to take stuff out to her car, because she's trying to get everything, that she can out of the house. And Kroy give her bags back. They can't do that. And you talk about but at some point after the police are there, she's got somebody to stand by the closet while she is taking, loads out. The number of handbags that she was taking to her vehicle, these aren't even the ones that she was hooping and hollering about. These are just other ones. Oh, here's my Chanel, here's my this, here's my... The entitlement was nauseating. That's all she could talk about was her bags. The kids, the four littles, they're not even little anymore, but they're at the house. She's not thinking anything about them kids. She's not concerned about the kids whatsoever. She is focused on her damn bags. What's going on down there at Amazon? So she's in moments that she's talking with the officers, she's talking about how abusive Kroy is and has been, okay, over the past however many years. She said she's not wanted to be with him for the past several years. And I'm like, yeah, probably once he was no longer playing football, he was worthless to her. It's so gross. The entitlement, I'm not kidding. It was so disgusting. Oh, for people to act like that. And still they were sleeping together. Like they were still sleeping together. I don't think Kroy once, wanted this to happen. He's talking about how she has a gambling issue. I forget the number that he said. 1 point something million. I don't remember what the number was, but it was ridiculous, the amount of money that she has supposedly spent on, just online gambling. And he talked about her being a narcissist. Kim is a narcissist. maybe not clinically, but she's got all the signs. I mean, she's and as you're looking, the police are walking around or whatever, you see just on the walls these massive portraits of her. It's an interesting situation they got going on. I've seen so many things online about the house. The house was supposed to be auctioned off because, it's going into foreclosure, I guess. Then it showed that the house was on the market for $6 million. Then I've seen $3 million, and then I've seen where actually the house was not on the market, but somebody did that, listed it just to mess with Kim and Kroy. So I don't really know what the situation on the house is, but if somebody bought that house for $3 million, you got a heck of a deal. So that house is massive. It's insane. I think it's like 7 bedrooms, 7 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and it's got a theater. It's got everything in there. It's got an arcade. I mean, it's too rich for my blood, But, anyways, yeah. If you get the opportunity, go to Plunder, Plunder, and look for her videos, the audio and video, and just take a whiff of that entitlement and how disgusting it is that, and Kroy was saying he was trying to protect by taking her bags or whatever, that he was trying to protect his assets. But according to Kim, he's not worked in the last 7 years. He doesn't have anything. Well, maybe that's just it. She's saying, it's all her money that has paid for the house and all of that. But I don't think so. I mean, it's not like Kim has had like this major career. I mean, so I don't know. It's ugly. It's just an ugly mess. But apparently, Kroy did file for divorce. And so now I'm sure everything's going to be tied up in the courts for a while because of Kroy doesn't want to walk away empty-handed, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. She's saying that he is not the man that she married. I bet not. If you ever watched any of her shows, the Don't Be Tardy, all that, if you watched any of that, you know how she is. I don't know if she still drinks like she used to. Her and her wine. It's just so no, he's not the same person, because he's definitely changed. But she believes that something is wrong with him mentally. She said he's mentally crazy. And she thinks it may be from him playing football, and that is definitely something for them to look into. Kroy should definitely look into whether or not something is wrong. Just to rule it out, just to be safe. So, I don't know. Maybe just years of all the BS he's just reached his limit, and he's like, I'm just done with you. I don't know. So, but anyways, all right, well, I'm going to work. So you guys have a fabulous day, and I will maybe talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you. Mwah. Bye, guys.